Alright, let's get out of the way. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and leave a comment if you'd like. Chainsaw Man episode 12 starts off with Aki getting fucking choked out, and he's thinking, how am I gonna get out of this? He's getting choked out so much that he's about to faint, and he does. So when he's spaced out, he's thinking about the day that him and Himeno were eating lunch one day, and she keeps on offering him a cigarette, and he's like, fuck no, I'm too young, I don't want to die yet. And he must really cherish the day that she said that she'll hold on to the cigarette until he's old enough to get an addiction, and then she'll give it back to him. After a while, he regains consciousness, and the snake devil has stopped. What's around him? Well, a bunch of hands and a bunch of blood also, and he's thinking, whoa, what the fuck just happened? And I'm not even sure if that's crazy or the part that the snake devil opens its hand and there's a cigarette that says easy revenge, and it's obviously from Himeno, and he's really shocked. But then he gets his swordsman attitude on, and he says, this thing can't see because it doesn't use eyes to see you, it uses fear to sense you. And he grabs his katana and he slashes the head off the fucking thing. I don't know about you, but it's very satisfying for me to see the head roll and then blood just splattering off like it's rain or something. And since we're talking about revenge, just the look on that girl's face where she's like, I can't believe that happened. It was priceless. And then it gets even better because the really anxious girl is behind the blonde girl and she's holding a knife to her throat. And then Aki asks a very great question. He says, why did you stay in the public safety area? And she says, I heard they're going to give us a lot of bonuses and we're going to get a lot of money this month, so I stayed. I would have said that was the stupidest thing ever, but I saw her in the last episode and she was really great. She might be even stronger than Aki here. Then we see Power and Denji taking the elevator all the way to the top so they can kill this guy. But meanwhile, Power's trying to get some protein in. She's eating a human being's arm and she's just munching on it, eating it, ripping the guts out, and then Denji's like, ugh, what the heck? And she says, meat is meat, who cares? And I guess that's a fair point. So they finally get out of the elevator, and who's there? A bunch of zombies, and then Power just goes through and kills them all, while Denji keeps going up to see if he can find the sword devil. So he finally gets to the top, 13th floor, and he's ready to pull the fucking trigger right here. And the sword devil has two guys with guns, and he says, found you, sideburns. But then the sword devil says, hold on. We're willing to turn ourselves in as long as you help us with what we're dealing with. And what are they dealing with? Well, they want him to just kill himself because he killed their two brothers and his grandpa. And Denji says, I didn't fucking kill your grandpa. Maybe I killed the brothers, but you're crazy if you think I killed your grandpa. Don't you fucking lie! And then he transforms. There was no shot that Denji would kill himself for such a stupid thing. Well, anyway, just like in real life, when two people can't see eye to eye, they start fighting. Just like last time, the sword devil claps Denji. I really thought because he went through all that excessive training and he put the most power he could in this fight, he might be able to kill him. But no, the guy just rips both of his arms off and he says, how are you gonna fucking fight me now, huh? But then Denji says, just fucking wait, I will kill you. Come on then. Surprisingly enough, when I saw this, I was like, yeah! With only his chainsaw on his head, he slashes a guy in half and kills him. But not really, because all Denji does is wrap him up and tie him down, and he's just waiting for the cops to come and arrest this guy. But luckily, Aki comes in time for the contest to start, and he says, what's the contest about? We're gonna take turns nutshotting this guy, and whoever makes him cry the fastest wins. And at first, Aki says, you know what, I don't think Himeno wanted this for us. But then Aki says, you did kill her though, and then he starts hitting him in the nuts. And they're really hitting this guy in the freaking balls. Aki even says, do you hear that Himeno from up there? We're serenading you. But after they bully this guy, then we see a clip of Makima talking to the boss. She says, all the plans that we have are coming to place. We have collected a lot of the Gun Devil's bullets. We just need a few more and we can finally find him and get rid of him.
Excellent. Can't wait for the next season.
And then we have a really cool song, so you should listen to it if you haven't yet. And you know that cigarette that Aki was looking at the beginning of the episode? Well, he's been looking at that cigarette for a while now. And finally, all the way to the end, he sees it and then he lights that shit up and all his stress is relieved instantly because it reminds him of Himeno. Then we see Denji as a child. He's trying to open a door with someone in there, but they're not letting him in. Who could it be? Is it Pochita? Is it a girl he knows? Who knows? And then the last few seconds of the episode, we see a girl who knows Denji, and she says, does he like to be the city mouse or the country mouse? And right there I'm thinking, wow, I thought he didn't know any girls, but season 2 is going to be a whole different series, I can feel it. The question of the day is, did you guys watch or like any of the Chainsaw Man reactions or explanations I put out? If you did, leave that in the comments. Alright guys, peace.